I've honestly never been so happy to see you because you always give me shit. Always give me shit. What can you give me today? Come on.
Nothing. I'm embarrassed. It's embarrassing. I'm going to say Chelsea played very well. They did. Hazard played brilliant. I say they played. I wasn't looking at the Chelsea team, man. I'm looking at Man United, and we were poor. We were absolutely poor. Courtois played well as well, to be fair, and Costa. But I don't know what went out. I don't know what was going on out there. From first minute, I missed the first goal. 30 seconds, and a ball goes over the top. A basic Sunday league ball, and you can't deal with it. Smalling, Blind. I'm not going to blame their hair, but between the three of them, someone.
You can't blame the hair. You can't blame the hair.
Between the three of them, whether it's communication, positioning, or just sense, clear the ball. No, you let it bounce. And after that, we just didn't recover. Now, I don't know if anything would have changed if we didn't concede the early goal, but the fact that we did concede the early goal, and after that, you're supposed to regroup and go from there. But it just got worse and worse. And then as the game went on, obviously we need to go forward and score. But Chelsea looked like
Chelsea.
Chelsea looked the more likely to score.
Chelsea.
So listen, I don't know. I can't pinpoint one person. But what I would say, the team we went out there with Liverpool, I expected that same team today. Granted, it was only one different player, Lingard for Ashley Young. But Ashley Young was so good against Liverpool, I expect him to play. Carrick should be playing every game that he can. He's obviously getting older a bit now. But I'm not going to blame Fellaini. Fellaini, his quality is what it is. If he lacks it, he lacks it. But we can't expect him to go out there and start dictating play and that kind of thing. That's not his game. Carrick is someone who will get on the ball, comfortable. We were poor from back to front. We couldn't pass. We didn't press. We couldn't score. We had a few chances to score. We couldn't take them. Like Zlatan, after the first, 5 games, he literally disappeared. Now, I'm not expecting him 38 games to just, score, to score every 38 games. But for me, half-time, I would have taken him off because he wasn't offering anything. Mata came on, Mata did his bit. You can't expect much from Marshall. But I don't know, man. If we perform like that on a week-to-week basis, I don't expect us to. But if we do, forget the title. We're talking about top 4 at risk. And that's an embarrassment.
£89 million spent on Paul Pogba.
I don't know why people talk about the money.
Why do people talk about the money? Because it's a world record transfer fee. That's why.
Pogba was our player initially, so I would have spent whatever it took to get him back because I didn't want him to go in the first place. But 89 million, I said it before. 89 million is what? It's a small percent of our overall turnover. That same percent of, say, Chelsea's turnover, Arsenal turnover, is probably what they've spent on someone like Ozil, who got so much criticism in his first season at Arsenal. You might say someone like, I don't know, who's your last record signing? Well, I'd say David Luiz. I don't know if he's your record.
No,
but
Torres is our record signing.
Oh, well, 50 million, Torres. So
89 million. How much has he done? How much has he done?
What I'm saying is, I don't judge someone based on how much they cost. I'm saying, did you have a good performance? Zlatan was free. But I'm still saying he had a bad performance. I don't care. I don't care how much they cost.
No, let's bring this back a bit. Let's bring this back a bit. Okay, you spent £89 million on a player to perform in the big games. Because I remember having this conversation with you about Pogba a few months back. It was at Arsenal. I mean, you were just talking about it. Okay, you spent £89 million. You expect to perform in the big games. You expect him to be a big game changer.
I expect Pogba to perform in every game, regardless of his price tag, because I know the quality that he does have, that he's proved at Juve, that he's proved for France. So whether it costs 89 million or 89 pence, I'm not happy with that performance. I can't say, oh, Lingard was an academy player, so he gets a blind. No, you were poor.
No, that's not.
Pogba was 89 million. You were poor. I'm judging your performance. And Pogba was poor. Pogba's been poor for the majority of the season. He's had good flashes here and there, a few shots and maybe a dab for the camera. But that's not good enough. But the fact is, you could say, really, this is his first season in the Premier League ever. He played a couple games for Man United before he went to Juve. How many players come into the Premier League and hit the ground running?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but world class. World class.
Well, he's one of the best midfielders in the world. I'm in no doubt about that.
Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this?
I'm in no doubt that Pogba is one of the best. And there's not a team out there who wouldn't have him in this team.
I wouldn't have him in my team.
If he was on sale tomorrow, most clubs will go for him.
Yeah, but they wouldn't spend £89 million on him, would they?
It must not have £89 million to spend.
The top clubs in the world, the world class players, world class.
Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, I would say Man City are the teams, and obviously Barcelona, a team that can really just have that money willy-nilly to splash. Chelsea, yeah, you've got Abramovich, but you can't just spend the money all willy-nilly like that anymore.
Yeah, we can.
Because of financial fair play, it has to be a part of the revenue that you
Yeah,
come in.
exactly. We would have enough revenue to do that.
Maybe.
We would.
We might need a bigger ground for that. Get some more turnover, I don't know.
I don't care about the ground. All I care is that fact.
Get more turnover to for that money.
Sort of turnover. I mean, with our turnover, though, I mean, we get pretty decent result out of that, didn't we? What was the score today?
It was embarrassing.
What was the score today?
I can't say it.
Say the numbers. You made me say it. You've got to say it. You made me say it at Arsenal. Say it.
4-0
For what? 4-0 who?
Chelsea.
Against who?
Man United.
There we go. Obviously, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Neeks Sports so you can see him cry again. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
And you'll see our video later as well. But listen, I don't. But this, Mourinho came back here today, and this was supposed to be, reunion. He's come back, and he's gonna have to eat some humble pie because he spoke about the Chelsea players last year, and which a lot of Chelsea fans said. But he said the players betrayed him. He said that if the players performed to their ability, we wouldn't be in the situation. So he's supposed to come back today with players who are playing for him and come with a good result. It was a terrible result, one of the worst results we've had at Stamford Bridge. This ain't a happy place for us in general. Like, we just don't get results here. But 4-0 is a big, I've seen some bad 3-0 when Joe Cole twisted up Rio Ferdinand back in 2006. I've seen some bad performances and bad results. But this Chelsea team, for me, are not the same Chelsea team in 2006. No. And even though our Man United are not the same but in 2006, I'm expecting more than this. So Mourinho is going to have to eat some humble pie. He's going to go away. And until we get the results, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear him talking about referees. I don't want to hear him talking about fans. I don't want to hear him talk about managers. I just want him to get the results on the pitch. We've got Man City on Wednesday. Yeah. Big derby. We need to win it.
Man United fans are already turning on Jose Mourinho.
Oh, no.
Says a lot about your club. How long does it take for you to get home?
Say again?
How long is it going to take for you to get home?
Well, I might have to drink I might have to drink my sorrows away, so I don't know what time I'm going to be stumbling home today.
Even when it comes to stumbling home, even the general journey, it must a few tube stops?
I don't want to know what time.
Tube stops?
I'm not going to say what time.
Is it 4 tube stops? One for every goal that we scored against you today. He's gone. But anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to Neeks Sports. Subscribe to us as well, because
when they come to Old Trafford, it's going to be a different story. I want to remember.
We'll see.
It's going to be a different story.
This has been.
I want to draw them in the next round of the EFL Cup.
Let's see if you get there, mate. Not after today, I don't think you will. But anyway, yeah. Take care.